and then maybe she can drop that song talking about what she went through with him. Hey guys, what's up? It's Cecily, and I don't really get into like young people business. I like to hover in grown people's business, but I do feel like this is a topic that I wanted to offer some of my thoughts on. Tory Lanez. Mr. Tory Lanez announced yesterday that he was going to go live at 9 p.m. He also let folks know that he was going to release some music that would actually answer a lot of questions that maybe fans and other folks that were checking for him had. Well, folks patiently waited for this live. That never happened. And instead they received an announcement, cover artwork for a project that would come forth. And immediately people were pissed. And the general idea was that he is using this traumatic experience that happened to Meg as a way or a means to promote a new album. And I get the whole I'm an artist, and so I express myself through my art, but this isn't really about a emotional expression. It's really kind of like an answer to like a potential crime committed, allegedly. We didn't need your response over a funky beat, is what I'm trying to say. And so I think the most hurtful thing about it all, because it didn't happen to me and it didn't happen to you, is that when you put yourself in a situation where you try to protect someone, their image, their life, their reputation, and you put their well-being over yourself, you're already setting yourself up for failure because you put yourself a step back, maybe several steps back, but you put someone in front of yourself. And one thing I will say in life is that people don't see your self-sacrifice and what you offer as really being what it should be. I don't know if any of you've ever come close to losing your life and maybe somebody helped you. It still takes a great deal of maturity and understanding to know the sacrifice that goes into that. And so that's a healthy-minded person, a person who understands the value of a life, that can sit there and say, wow, like this person really put themselves out there for me. For instance, when you became an adult, granted, you were like, wow, this is what my mom did, and it maybe took you becoming a parent to realize, God, this person really put in the work to bring me to this point, because you understood that when you are dealing with people who don't value you, just off the cuff, value your presence or what have you, when they think that their presence is a present, then your sacrifice is just null and void. And I don't know her and I don't know him, but I still feel like there is not a mutual respect between them. And it goes to show that in this time where they both were under a lot of scrutiny, and Meg had to heed the call, answer to everyone, be the subject of ridicule, he didn't come to her aid. He did not soften the blow, and immediately his team started to refute what she was saying and things like that. I don't know how you can deny being shot in the foot. Glass and bullets are not the same. So I guess if it came out that her feet were actually pierced with glass and not with bullets, I think we would know that by now. So I think that is a fact. And all they have to do is trace it to a gun. And if they arrested him, and he actually, I think is going to have his first court hearing in October, we'll know more about what happened there. But between that's the issue of what happened, the incident rather. But when you care about someone, it's hard to stop it. And even if they did get into it, there still should be a mutual respect and care for one another. And I want to bring it all back in to say, anytime that you sacrifice yourself for the greater good of the people, for the greater good of someone's reputation, to make everything cool for everyone else, you are doing yourself a disservice. And that is not necessary for a healthy relationship. That is not healthy. That's not necessary for any relationship. You don't have to put other people before you to be loved, to be worthy, to be valued. And if you feel that you are put in that position where you are constantly having to rewrite history, change the narrative, just so that people can look at the person or the people that you choose the correct way, which is a lot of energy, honey, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. And eventually, when you offer that to that person, look what I did for you, then you're gonna get, well, I didn't ask you to do it. I didn't ask you to do that. And you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to do that. And I like the girl. I do like Meg The Stallion. I think she's awesome. And I feel like it just goes to show you, with amazing people, with amazing talent, that we are all human beings and we're all the same, and that we all have our path to grow and to get stronger in certain areas, and that you cannot look at the exterior and what people have and what they do and how people revere them and think that they have it all together. They're supposed to know everything. I mean, we all have had our moments where we have gone in the wrong direction and we didn't have the world as our audience. We didn't. So I think that even though it's turned into a topic for even just random people like me to sit here and talk about it, it really is an opportunity for people to learn. And I hope that at the end of all this, once it's resolved, that, you know, she can definitely get some help for it. She can talk to somebody about it and talk to women her age and to put it into perspective. And then maybe she can drop that song talking about what she went through with him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.